We are starting soon. Welcome to Reading Night. I am Nala-Ife, and this is House of Cards Live. Shout out to BB. Shout out to Tawanda. Good evening. We'll be starting at 9:45. I'm just getting my cards together. Shout out to Tawanda. She is a content creator here on YouTube, everyone. And I enjoy her content. She is very motivational and a really good sister. And if you would like to hear inspirational messages, if you just need to pick me up or you need solid advice about what's going on, definitely subscribe to her channel and show her love. She is 10 toes down and family to the channel. So much love. Hey, it's Piper. Hey there, honey. Thank you for showing up, girl. Yes. When we get started, if you're watching this or playing it back and you just wanted to check in with the channel and see what a reading night is like, you're going to hear me tonight talking to fellow committee members here on House of Cards, and they have questions. The yes or no questions is first come first serve. You would normally come in and get on a list by checking in with our moderators. BB, who is our illustrious moderator, you may see her in the comment section and in the lives. You're going to check in with her. We also have Mr. Wanda Vance, who is also a content creator. So check her things out, okay? You're going to check in with her or Queen of Water. You may see Queen of Water or you may see Earth Angels Therapies Tarot, okay? And so you're going to get on the list. And if you are coming in, you get and we have a session. You get a yes or no question. And so you want to make sure you phrase, your question so that it can be like a single answer. If you need a little bit more than that, right? What you're going to do here is you see this ticker that's going at the bottom of the screen. We also got Mr. Wanda, and we have Miss BB also in the chat. They have the PayPal and Cash App links. You see that there? That is for a donation. And your donation, whatever it is that that you can give, that you need, to get an expanded question, you donate that. We don't go into the particulars, and I can expand on your answer. Okay. What the reading night is designed to do is that oftentimes it is difficult, at least while we can maintain a reading night within a set amount of hours that I can allow for, right? I'm gonna keep it real. What we strive to do with the reading night is that if you can't book a personal reading, but there's something going on, and you can ask your question anonymously, even with the donation, anonymously by way of your tag you have here on YouTube that everyone can see in the chat, and we give you those answers, okay? And if you feel bold and you got a question that you feel comfortable, don't hesitate. That it's no judgment. It's a zero judgment free zone. Me, okay, if you're just now meeting me, first time you've ever seen this video before. My name is Nala-Ife. I am working constantly to ensure that you're each and every one of my clients, and that's who you are tonight. Each and every one of my clients gets as clean of a reading as possible. It means a whole lot to me. So ask your question, but allow the reading to go and do what it's going to do. And then we can offer a confirmation, especially if you're doing a donation. It allows for us to interact a little bit more in depth. And how this differs from my readings that I do when you book one with me, right? We spend time going through a situation and we see how what's bothering you is connected to a deeper source. We look for answers and solutions on what's bothering you and what you have questions about. But you don't come out of the reading not knowing or being empowered with how you can affect or even receive that event, all with the hopes that it creates success in your life. Okay. And so that's the goal. All right. And I hope that, for anyone who's watching who hasn't connected, you check in with the moderators. Tonight's going to be a little bit different. And I'm not looking at the chat, y'all. So give me a moment. I'm going to come back through to the chat. But tonight's a little bit different in a sense that we have a pre-list set up. Okay. And so, hey there, BB. Shout out to BB. We just giving love. BB, I've seen you in the room. Shout out to you, my love. Much love. So we have a pre-list everyone set up. Okay. Has a number of individuals on it. I also have some anonymous questions I'm going to start the night off with. Okay. We started 9:45, so just have a few more moments. But I have a couple of questions we want to start off with. So give patience to that. If you're coming in and you want to know how you can ask a question, if you're coming in live, and let's say you rewinded it all the way back to the beginning, and we haven't even started yet, so you still have a little bit of time. If you're watching this back after this is posted, you probably just want to fast forward 15 minutes or so. Okay, so you can kind of see the examples that we lay out here. Anyway, be patient with the list. Okay, and I'm gonna ask my sisters that's on the committee, BB and Miss Tawanda, if you are here, could someone add an extra note um, of how many people are on the list, so that way if someone asks how they can join, they understand. Maybe it may be like a 15 or 20-minute wait. I need another device to create a timer, because yes or no questions, I don't want to spend more than a minute or 2 minutes on it. And the expanded questions, I'm going to give myself a cap. I don't know if we're going to stick to it, but a cap of 7 minutes. Okay. And when you book readings, we have them at 30 minutes. I'm going to add 30, 45. I'm going to add these to the selection: 30 minutes, 45 minutes. We have an hour. Okay. A lot of times people set up the shorter amounts first so that we kind of make an assessment. Okay. And then for larger, blocks of time, you have enough time to go from your personal life, right, to your career, your money, whatever things that you got going on that you want to facilitate spirit to ask questions about. We can shift from different areas, so it's not like we focus in on one particular question for a whole hour. It just gives us enough time to go through many different gates, we should say. Okay. So, you know so that it's therapeutic. you know and I also asked, I'm going to start doing a rating system and a comment system when we launch our website. And I definitely want you guys to, I'm going to open you to give feedback. If we'll set up something here to where if I've ever worked with you live or whatnot, right? If I ever worked with you, um, you can leave feedback on the website, because we want people to know. I have a feedback system for a company that I work for, okay? And I just need to look at the legal particulars before I post that feedback. I may be able to just, leave a link on the site so you can go to that site and you can see my background, for which I put in, quite some time. But anyhow, this is just to, you know, bring first of all, accountability for me as a reader, but it allows me to be structured and it allows me to be accountable. You know what I'm saying? And allows me to be accountable while being transparent to those who come and seek me for services. Okay, so these are just a couple of things that's going to be going on, and this is why I'm going to turn the camera on. So if you're just not coming in, rewind it a little bit back. We're not starting until 9:45 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Um, that's why y'all heard me pulling shit together, because I want to have the background different and not just from the table. And soon you'll see what I mean. Okay, so just know the slow and steady, but she ready, honey. Okay, what time is it now? I'm not even looking at time. You know what? I'm ready to start. I'm ready to start, y'all. There's 3 people in here. Okay, so BB has the list up. We have Tawanda, BB, Verberry, Queen of Water, Lovely Kai, Rasta Empress, Woe Robbie, Tia Brown, and Hayes Piper. Okay, cool. Okay, so I think I'm ready to start because we have some anonymous questions, and if I start before the curve, then that's cool. And to Miss BB or Miss Tawanda, if we can make space on that list for 4 more people, and that's for the insurance. Okay, just in case someone who's on the pre-list doesn't show up. And I'm going to cut it off there unless I have a lot of time. Hoping to have a lot of time, then I can open it back up if everyone is still on board, because I don't want to drink us too much tonight. Okay? All right, y'all. Let's have fun. Okay? Get a kiki or 2 in, bitch. And let's get going. Okay. This is one thing I have not said. If you've shown up to the chat and you're watching us from House of Cards live, okay, talk. Come on over to House of Cards, okay? House of Cards Tarot. How you can do that is by hitting that description box, okay? Clicking on the link that says House of Cards Tarot by Nala-Ife or with Nala-Ife, okay? And then when you do that, you're going to see me, a different little, little picture or whatnot, and then you're going to subscribe, all right? And that way you get all the notifications, you know what time it is, and how not, how to get at your girl if you ain't been to the new platform yet, okay? So anyway, let's go ahead and get in it. All right. All right. Okay. So all right. We have 4 questions, and we have a sponsored question. Okay. So we do have one sponsored question. I gotta remember, okay, to hey there, Phyllis Glenn, what's going on? Hey there, Champagne C, what's happening? I gotta remember. Boom. To bitch, I done lost my whole. I done lost the whole train went off the ravine. Like in Back to the Future, the whole train went off. You know how was it Back to the Future too? Shit, the whole train. They didn't save me off the ravine. Okay, here we go. So we have this first question is going to be pretty interesting, guys. So I'm going to share this question instead of just giving the answer, but not all too many details. But I'm going to be answering here through the tarot, giving advice on working with Vesta entering Gemini. Okay. And so that's the current transit of an asteroid. Okay. And that asteroid, from what I understand, is coming with the energy of domestic harmony, okay? And it embodies sacred femininity, all right? There's like a nun-like devotion which is being indicated. Guys, sometimes if I wait after a person, if I take a question and wait after a person, I have to do something in my home. Y'all know I'm a caretaker. So if I say hold please, or if I do that, know that I'm coming right back to answer your question. I'm just taking care of things that I have here on the home front, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, really? Okay. Good looking out, BB. So I'm understanding that in the description box we don't have the I don't have the proper description on House of Cards talk. Thank you, BB. I'm finna hit that now. I'm already here. Okay, so I'm already here. Sorry guys. I know it's a bit of a, we're gonna get right into it though. If you are coming in new and you weren't on the list earlier, there may be a like a 25-30 minute wait before I'm maybe close to getting to you. So please give us a little bit of patience. Definitely make it worth it with your reading. That's for sure. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you. Good look now, BB, because people will come to the other channel and they're, they probably got a question. And BB was definitely looking out. And as they're seeing us stack up and line up people here, they don't know what's going on. I didn't have the description there. So my girl let me know what was up. I went in here and updated that. So if you're watching from the other channel and you still don't have the link to our new channel, go out of the video, come back into the video, and you should see the description box, which will have the link. Okay? All right. Good looking out. So then let's get into this reading night. Let's set it off. Okay. So Vesta, if you want to look up your Vesta, what BB's what we're doing here, if you want to look up your Vesta, we'll say it that way, right? What answer we're getting is going to be just on, okay, this person. It won't necessarily affect someone else. I don't expect it to resonate with anyone else because this is resonating with someone else's astrological transit, okay? But through the power or the translation of tarot. Now, what this will do for you, because this is not your question, it will put you up on game on how Vesta could affect your life and maybe encourage you to go look up what your Vesta sign is if you've not already pulled an astrological birth chart, which gives you a snapshot of your astrology at the time of your birth if you have the time of your birth and where you were born. Okay. If not, you can also just pull up a planet chart if you know the day you were born. Anyway, this hopefully will encourage you to get deeper into astrology and see how that can have an effect on your life at the end of the day. Okay, so here we go. We have the Star card. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Four of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. So there is an effect on your life for this Vesta question. Okay. Right now you may be more cautious about the inflow and outflow of your money. because you're trying to save it, or you may be inspired to save it because you feel like you're taking off in some area of your life. Okay? By it being in this transit going through the sign of Gemini from its original placement, it's making the mind sharper on how to get ahead. Yes, but in order to gift you with comfort in your home, you're being asked to step into a place, yes, where you can serve, but you also, okay, you also you can serve, but you are really good at whatever this is, this area of your life, and it would benefit you to communicate that, the process. You want to be able to communicate it as a how-to or a guide. What you're also being told to do is to move away from any poverty state of mind. By way of the Ace of Swords, we're cutting that away. There needs to be no illusion as it comes to your home and hearth and your stability. Everything must be in alignment, multi-operational in the spirit realm and in the physical. Your physical, you're doing due diligence in your life to open up roads for you. And this is indicating potentially a very good time, because the Five of Pentacles, along with that Six of Swords, has the promise of a freedom from feeling maybe stuck mentally, potentially bringing in some opportunities after a time of feeling like, there were some things that were wasted, like spilt milk. You're able to take a leap of faith, and this brings in the Wheel of Fortune, an actual positive change in fortune. It's like you get over being stuck in your head about something, because you actually materialize an offer of some sort because of this transit, and you feel like you can now take a leap of faith, and that brings you in a change in your wealth. The time frame for this, I'm hearing that before you really get everything started moving, where you can see the um earliest results for this energy, is going to be September. Okay, even though this transit is happening now, for me, the return of this transit may not start to materialize until Virgo season. Okay, so that puts us at the end of August, beginning of September. The next message I have here is based off of the transit of us having an asteroid orbiting outside of our current moon and planet, which makes itself known as a second moon. So this is a special message from this asteroid or visitor, which is said to return to orbiting the sun in April, I guess going into May. So this is a little bit of a astrology or astronomy situation, and I'm gonna channel a special message from this, okay, for this client. Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, Six of Wands, Victory, Magic. This is a time to go. This is not just for this client, but this is a legacy building, okay? There's a great change coming to the planet. The way that we define the matriarch and the patriarch are changing, even though they still represent the masculine and feminine polarities. They're the dimension in which they are seen are crystallizing and changing to be some sort of multifaceted. Okay. And this is happening. We'll feel the effects of this by June. Something with contracts. Okay. The way that we define family and even structure is going to change as a result of this visitor. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all know we gotta get what am I trying to say here? We gotta be prepared to see this, and we have to see this without prejudice or bigotry. I'm getting. We have to be able to accept some differences in family dynamics that are coming. Okay, as a collective, if we are to have any sense of peace and vitality in this new age, man, I don't know what to say. This question, I feel like I'm channeling something that's we all been feeling, hearing, but now we can put a place on where it may be coming from, or at least a time period, and maybe the attraction of this asteroid that is acting as a second moon to the planet Earth is giving us feedback on what's happening galactically, which affects our everyday lives and our realities and the consciousness of the planet. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from that reading. That's what I'm getting on some real. So then the next question here. Okay, this is time for high fashion. The third question, high fashion. I'm gonna tell you that right now. High fashion that's beautiful, um, and that being a part of your personal repertoire when it comes to certain things is going to be an end to something. Okay, maybe an end to not being able to see something closely. This energy is what could be bringing love into your life at this time, and it deals with coming out of a shell completely and facing some sort of fear. Okay, to see that the burden, yeah, there may be a burden, but that burden really may be big. You may imagine it to be bigger than it actually is, because this is the Nine of Wands that has no color. So it strikes me as saying, you know, you may be imagining it bigger than it is. And then we get confirmation that the pursuit of adding some different energies that are like, I don't know why I'm getting editorial like style. Maybe it's something, it raises your frequency in some kind of way by you programming your external look of some sort. You know, I don't know if by programming the dress or the uniform that you wear as your fashion, it states or it makes a commitment to the vibration that you're in. Something like that. I don't know. Child. That went crazy. Okay, workings. Okay, well then that goes into your fourth question if you think about it. Definitely rewind this video because your fourth question was answered in this, because that's the motivation. I didn't even see that question. I didn't see that question until until after I answered this. This is the first time I'm looking at the questions. So the fourth question is being answered here. This is where the motivation comes from to accomplish the goals. And it's doing it with that Virgo. There's that confirmation about that Virgo season changeover. I answered your question with the first question, all of them. The second question, yeah. So every, you know, yeah. guard against having so much going on that it becomes a distraction and has you start to reject new, like something new, okay, going on. Exactly, exactly. Okay. Now we do have a a question that was sponsored and given out as a gift. And so if you're not able to donate, someone who donates, thank you. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you for the anonymous questions in the beginning. Okay. So here we go. Queen of Water says, I no longer resonate with the 3D. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you, honey. Okay, Mr. Wonder, you are up first on the list. And let's see here. And so, Mr. Wonder, I got you. Okay. I hope y'all are having a good night, child. Now I'm gonna do a roll call while I'm waiting for Tawanda's question. I want to do a roll call. I think we saw Tawanda here. We saw BB here. And I got Tawanda's question now. Okay, so let me do a roll call really quick. Verberry. Verberry, if you are here, let the moderators know so that we can know to keep you on the list. If Lovely Kai, if you are here, let the moderators know. Ross the Empress, Woe Robbie, Tia Brown. We know Hayes Piper is here. We know Champagne is here, and we know Phyllis is here. I just want to do a roll call really quick because if the names that are established on the list, if I don't have confirmation, we're gonna move to the next person. Okay, so that way if more people do come in, I can answer their questions. Okay, that's right. Okay, Mr. Wanda says, will this week be financially abundant for me? Okay. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles, Strength card, and Nine of Cups. So I'm going to say yes. And we have the Justice card, if it's related to justice or something being justice for you. So I'm going to say yes. And I'm going to get confirmation of my yes really quick. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. So let me get. I'm using my Lost Tarot of Nostradamus to get into this. We have the Six of Cups. The Six of Swords. That's beautiful. And transformation. Tell me about this transformation. Astrologer. So the stars are showing us where the burdens are. giving us foreshadowing. And helping us with our direction. So yeah, this is going to feel like a Nine of Pentacles. I mean a Nine of Cups or Pentacles, a Nine of Cups week for you. And the reason why it's going to feel like that, it feels like you're going to get something like in the nick of time is what I'm getting. Yeah. And to wonder, I don't know why the community was the sponsored reading. Okay. And that's why I went a little bit deeper with that sponsor. And so this week, yes, you're gonna feel like something comes in the nick of time, and it gives you the answer you need to get what you were hoping for. You know, so whatever that is, it's a yes, and it's a yes by way of that example. Yep, taking a sip, y'all. Yes. Thank you, Phyllis. Queen of Water says she's working and listening. So that's cool. That's cool. To wonder one last thing. Don't overdo it because there could be some stress. Okay, there could be some stress. Things are still working the way they need to be working. This came out when I collected the cards, so I felt the need to say that to you, so that the reading could be complete. You know, they just may have not, they, they didn't say everything they need to say, but yeah, try not to overdo something. Okay. All right, and so you says will BB says will Miss Lavender be made full time? Okay. I'm seeing it as a yes, and the reason why I'm saying it as a yes because there's somehow Miss Lavender resonates. I don't know, in some kind of way. Hold on. Okay. All right. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's almost like they resonate with this, and it's something that's made solid of some sort. Two feminine energies. So the feminine energies are accepting of each other. Yeah, Ace of Cups, an offer. So yeah, if it's like an offer to be made permanent, I'm seeing that. Good. Hello, Carol. Hello, Carol. Carol, I may not be able to speak Spanish, but if you can slowly, hey, Mama, I love you. Lord. Oh my God. That's gonna be fun. I'll talk to you when I get done with my session. All right, y'all. So I know, Hayes Piper, I know. If Carol, if you put in your question, get on the list and you try to do it slowly, we will work with you. Just if you speak it broken, that's fine. If we need to do a quick translation, okay. I'm just gonna get confirmation that I'm in the right area, okay. So if that, I do need to learn Spanish, but they do have a really cool feature. Let me just talk about this before I get into the next question. There's a real cool feature that's called Talks. And I'm thinking about getting it as the channel grows. This is why it's important for you guys to thumbs up the video. This is important for you to subscribe. Um, they originally had it set at 100 subscribers for me to go live mobile, or for people to go live mobile if they have a new channel. But now that bar has been risen to 1,000 as well, so you have to be at 1,000 for both the community section and for mobile live. Okay, but that's why it's important to subscribe if you are coming here for a free reading. Okay, that's allows me to then see the response from you to make the additional investments. Talks allows for people to call in for a reading night, and if they speak a different language, we can have a translation. This takes us international, okay? And I'd like to bring that to this channel. So that's why it's important. Make sure you thumbs up the video if you're in here. Even if you don't stay the whole time, show us love. Share us on your social media. Join our social media, our Facebook, okay? Join our Instagram. Show us that by you showing us that we are needed, we can then make room for the additional investment in how we get things done. And that includes a lot of bonuses, okay? I am hoping to even start up Patreon even more for more intimate rooms when you really going through something and we need to work it through, okay? So we got some things we need. In the past, I implemented some of these things, but I didn't get the response that I needed. And it may have been because there were some areas I needed to grow in. But now we are a lot more serious, and I do need the support. So thank you for thumbs up in the video. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for putting your notifications on. Every little bit helps, okay? So I appreciate you guys so much. And I'm going to check in who is next on the list. I think, let's see. We have Miss Queen of Water. Miss Queen of Water, let's go ahead and get you some love here. Okay. And so are we waiting on Miss Queen of Water? Because I know she probably going to tell me what she needs. And then I'm going to, I may need to change decks. So depending on your question, we may have to change the tarot decks. And I use a lot and I have some stacked up, okay? And so, you can ask all questions that you are comfortable with for yes or no, okay? If you do, in fact, donate to get an expanded question, okay? Make sure you pay attention to the tickers and you know what's going on if you're coming in new, okay? Just in case you do donate with your question, or you can let the moderators know too that you donated to Cash App or PayPal, okay? Right now I'm having a sip and a smoke, okay? Yes. What we got? Okay, so oh, you said you love the melanated cards, Phyllis. Oh, yes. There's a deck that I want to get. There's a deck that I want to get, and it's called the Melanated Goddess deck. I've seen it with some really dope tarot readers here on YouTube. I believe one dope tarot reader, I believe her channel, and she's really cool. So check her out, guys. Like, no shade, you know what I'm saying? The girl, I like her presentation, and I believe Wisdom and Light. I believe that's her tarot channel. She gives some bum readings, and I believe she's a Capricorn, Aries moon, or something like that. I just picked it up from when I watched her. And she does celebrity readings too. She's dope. But she has these cards called the melanated. I think they're the melanated goddess cards. And I really want a set of those cards. They're beautiful. I want the new special edition. Okay. Now, Queen of Water, you got a lot going on. Which question, child? We got to do a yes or no. Mama, I got to do a yes or no. You got a lot going on. Okay. You said you want to know. You want to move on from my job, and my ex is looking for me. You want okay? Then that's a yes or no. You said, but I know there's an earth sign around the corner, and what spirit doing with this man? All I can answer is yes or no. So, I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot, sis. I love you. I do. That's a lot. I'm gonna say it like this. You need to confront it. When you confront it, trust the outcome that's coming through. Okay. Even if you start feeling alone in the situation, you know what I'm saying, isolated, you're being challenged to speak up, And then at the bottom of the deck, we got release. That's what I'm getting. So that's not necessarily a yes or no. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I could pull. I'm seeing. Okay. You want to? Okay. Let me say yes or no. You see mediumship coming up for you. Yep. But you see how this says right here, you're going to have to control your imagination to a certain point and your receiver. And when I say imagination, I'm not saying that something's not there. What I'm saying is your receiver to those things. You're going to have to change them frequencies so you can manifest something. You're going to have to turn the dial on this station. Queen of Water, you was here when I talked about that, where, you just got to change where the station is tuned to and detach your need to control that, because when you do that, it says here by prophecy, this will bring you balance, help you heal. I mean, it's just as straightforward as that, and manifest what it is that you want. It's just straight like that. you know that message healed me. It did, child. I'm not able. I don't know, Queen of Water. I don't know. Like, you gotta turn it for maybe you gotta search. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta move on this list, child. Because we gotta do for something like that. That definitely needs an appointment, because we're talking about entity, and if you need to have an entity involved to make that change, and it could be something as simple as some kind of form of self-control spiritually, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, spiritually. You know, we got Miss Hayes Piper is up. Much love to you, sister. But yeah, Queen of Water, it's a wheel thing. And I'm gonna say this. While I'm waiting on Hayes Piper. I'm gonna say this. And then after Hayes Piper, we have Champagne, and then we have Miss Phyllis. Okay, it's just to give everybody up to date. So as you search the list and see where your name is, so you'll see the order of everything. So the way I'm looking at this, you know what? we need to talk on that. That's a talk, because this is a wheel thing. That's what that thing is, child. That's a wheel. Let me see something too. I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna look at something. I'm not gonna go into a full read. I just want to look at it real quick. Girl, you got the devil. The devil says, like, it might be the presence of an incubus, and you need to maybe research or find someone who can talk to you about incubus protection and removal, because that's what that thing is, girl. I saw that. All right, so let me look at the thing. I saw that. You said Hayes Piper says, was Daryl. You said you wanted to. Hayes Piper. That's a double. That would be. I mean, go ahead and okay. Which question do you want? Okay, Hayes Piper. I'm going to give you the opportunity to do it this way. You can either repost that question, or you can repost it in a way that you want it to be answered. So if you want the sex cards for the way that it was answered, okay, then I'm gonna give you the opportunity to retype your question and you ask it the way you want to ask it. And the reason why I laughed is that to answer Queen of Waters question, I peeked at the sex cards and it went to the devil card, and I said, "Oh, that's an incubus." that's what I said when I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, for real. Welcome, Carol. Much love to you. You said, hey, it's Piper. It wasn't you. Go ahead and repost your question the way that you want it to be answered. And I'll go ahead and pull the 6 cards out, because I answered Queen of Waters' question with that. So when that question came in, let me explain to you the energy that you felt. When that question came in, the energy you felt was a bit of, because, hey, it's Piper, you are empathic. So you felt a bit of the sexual energy coming off of Queen of Waters energy. You felt the vibes. That's why. And I felt, and I said, yeah, I can put the froofy cards out here, but I gotta know what this underlining, like, you know what I'm saying, base point is. Like, I gotta know what's here. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bitch, because this it feels like sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, it feels like sex. So yeah, that's why I was like, girl, you got a whole demon penis on you, girl. Oh shit, Queen of Water just answered her own question. She said, I'm too connected to the other realms. That's why. Shit. Okay. You said okay. Oh yes, yes. Let's go ahead. So starting off at the gate, we got Hayes Piper. Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna ask 2 questions. I'm gonna give you a yes or no and why. Okay. If he perceive, I believe this is the state of what it is. I'm gonna tell you what the kink is that is attracting him to you, or that he really, what would make him addicted and what he would like. You know, there's this real fine balance between virgin and whore. Like, he likes, at the center of this reading, he likes the way you act coy. like you're not, you don't really, think that way, like he's leading the sexual exploitation. He likes the fact that you act coy and that there's something, an energy that's kind of chaste. He likes to, I'm gonna tell you, his sexual kink is he likes to believe, or when y'all had sex, that he was like, he likes to believe that maybe if you were celibate, he like popped your celibate cherry. He has like a virgin fantasy. And for whatever reason, that's his fix with you, is what I'm saying. That's his, yeah, that's his fix with you. He likes the idea that he's introducing something like dirty to you that you are willing to let him do, but it's your first time doing it. So whether or not this is gonna be fucked up, and there may be people watching me who are not getting questions answered. Okay, they are not getting questions answered, and they are males, and they're gonna be mad at what the fuck I'm finna say. But if this ain't your kink, don't take this personal. Okay, this is this man's kink. Okay, don't tell him. Don't feel like you need to fill him in on your body count. For him, he does not care about that. He likes to play with the idea that you are chaste or you are conservative, and he somehow is who's bringing the freak out of you. Like you wouldn't do what the nasty shit that you do with him with someone else. Kind of energy. I'm not saying don't show up in the bedroom like you are very experienced. I'm just saying he doesn't need to know where the experience came from. If that makes any sense, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I gave you a lot of detail about how that was, you know what I'm saying, with that question, you know? You said you cut it off anyway. Oh, now those cards didn't answer maybe why you guys cut it off, but well, maybe it did. Shit, maybe it did, girl. I don't know. If I'm no, what I'm saying is that if you guys are not in communication, that's something different. When it comes to what kind of energy you bring, that's the energy you bring to them. And you may be in communication. There's a potential. Okay. There's potential for that. Yeah. But the thing about it is that one of the things I'm going to say, be careful, because the only thing about doing that for someone, and this is just this is not to bring it down in any kind of way, but we got to come out of like the like we don't want it to be completely fetishized, girl. You know what I'm saying? Not you. I'm saying we have to be careful. Like that shit is exciting to turn someone on like that. But sometimes you have to step back. At least with me in the past, I've always stepped back and was like, and maybe there's something that's telling. Is this, is this for real, or is it a fetish kind of thing, And that's the only thing. So you have to make sure you're okay with that. Okay. But yeah, don't feel no kind of way if you guys are not in talking. That story was about how you struck him. So that whatever that was what it was about, you, something very pure that drew him to you. Okay. So, but I think that you may hear from him again. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So we have Champagne on the list. Champagne, go ahead and post your question. Oh, got it. Got it. That can happen. Some men have a certain some men have a purity thing. Third party and everything. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's kind of how those that's how some that can happen. Girl, that is so common. I'm not trying to normalize third party, but it does make us ask a lot of questions about, the future of relationships and what's realistic. You know what I'm saying? That's the why I can't speak on monogamy and things of that nature enough to where I can argue its importance and shit. But what I will stress is that the environment for the children through co-parenting should be conducive to them living the best life they can, because they are up against so much. So I'm not going to judge you if it's a third party. All I'm going to say is that, if anything, think about it, it'll be whatever comes out of it. You know what I'm saying? Just try to do the best you can with whatever came out of it. That's the only thing I ask. I can't even judge. And Champagne C, we are waiting on you. If I don't, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll say it this way. Let's go ahead and get Miss Phyllis question. Go ahead and get your question together, my love, because I'm still waiting on Champagne. But if you post your question, I will go ahead and get started on you, because we got to keep it rolling. Now, if Champagne is posting your question, then disregard everything I just said, and I'll get you. But we're gonna wait about a minute, and then we're gonna have to move on. Okay. What we got here? Okay, Miss Phyllis, I'm gonna go ahead and get you to post your question. Got you. Okay. All right. And thank you. And Miss Phyllis, I'm probably going to be looking for a deck. You know what? I'm going to use it's not even on this table, but I'm going to go ahead and use it. I'm going to use the Prisma Visions Tarot, just so you guys can go and see this. It actually came from the site. They do have, I believe, like off-brand one that's on eBay. It has the silver gilded on the sides, but I really like this deck, but Phyllis be going, we're going deep. Okay. All right. Okay. We have Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Okay. What you want to do is don't hesitate reaching out for help. There is help at hand. This also talks about a level up, either receiving someone who is capable. So what for if this is health or house related or organization, you will find someone within this realm to answer your question first and foremost and deeply. They can offer you some sort of foundation, some sort of shelter. I see what's on your crown. I'm going to ask. Let's see here. You need to fight. You have a lot of fight in you through this. Saturn is moving out of Capricorn and into Aquarius here shortly. You got fight in you, and you will have new life to move forward and renewal. And you do have the restoration of the Queen of Pentacles. There is a transformation. The worst has already come to pass, is what that's saying, okay? Because you have the Three of Cups in your near future, okay? And I wanted to find out what we were celebrating, and it's the transformation, okay? You will get a specialist, or you will get a special role or position to which you feel like it has saved you, okay? That's going to be manifesting here very shortly, okay? You have personal sovereignty in your environment. If you have to cut some things off in your environment, if you have to start something new, do not be afraid of that, okay? Please don't. You're going to get messages of improvement. That's what I'm getting here, okay? Strong messages of improvement and stopping the internal mind from, you know what I'm saying, creating blockages. And so that you can actually switch, like turn the switch on. Like flip the switch challenge. You know what I'm saying? Like you flip the switch and things start moving in the way that you need it to move. You know? I know. I know you have. You need to seek counsel this month. Discipline yourself to spend time in quiet meditation. And I want you to get into the state of mind of your personal, like by worshiping how you worship, right? Whatever that may mean for you, to internalize that worship so that you see yourself as your inner, like you see your inner God, you know? That's like the best way that I can put that. Okay. I was just checking the phone for donations. Okay. So, but that's it. That is it. Much love. And so, Miss Carol, you're up next. You're so welcome, Miss Phyllis. And I think I think I was able to translate what Carol is saying. You're so welcome, Miss Phyllis. Thank you. Perfect, Miss Carol. I think I understand. Ashe to you, Phyllis. Ashe. I believe I understand. Let's see. Okay. Mm. Oh, okay. The Empress, the Empress has child or will have child. And let's see here. Yes, he will come back. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Yes, he will, honey. With that, yeah. There's love here. There's love here. But I'm gonna say this. If there's a worry about child or incoming child, I say yes. That could be coming up too. Mm-hmm. So, BB, can you check and just see if Miss Carol understood maybe what I said? Because I did see I started seeing something about a baby, and I got confirmation with the Empress, and then I did see the return of the boyfriend, and I see that it's something that's been on his mind. Yeah, but there may be news as to why he's returning too. Mm-hmm. Mm. I don't have pica, but I sometimes chew ice. And t- um, thank you for everyone's patience. Danny, you are up next, my love. I hope that answers your question, Miss Carol. Thank you for your patience. And after Danny, we're gonna have Mermaid. We have Verberry, Lovely Kai, Rasta Empress, Woe Robbie, Tia Brown. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do a roll call right now. If Danny, you're up next, but in Mermaid, I believe I saw you here. Verberry, Lovely Kai, or Rasta Empress. I'm doing a roll call to see if you're here. And I would also like to do an additional roll call for Woe Robbie and Tia Brown. I'm going to definitely check Woe Robbie and Tia Brown in about 20 minutes. Okay. But I'm going to do a quick roll call to see who's here so that we can make room for anyone who's watching new that may want to answer, have a question answered. Also, let me make this announcement while we're in between. Let's make this announcement really quick. All right, everybody. If you are streaming this live from House of Cards Talk, okay? In order to get in on get your question answered, you must join us at House of Cards Tarot. The link is in the description box. Okay? This will allow you to chat live with us tonight. See if we can add you to the list and have your question answered. Donations, questions that come with donations are expanded very much like you have seen me do tonight. If there's no donation, if we have room on the list, we will get to you, and that will be kept at a yes or no question. Okay? Thank you so much for your patience, and welcome to the channel if you're new. Okay. I love this. Thank you. Shout out to BB. Shout out to BB. She is doing a live translation for you, girl, for the channel, for the whole family, y'all. Miss Carol Souza, I hope that I'm saying that correctly, came in and gracias. Thank you. I lack the ability to translate right at the moment in Spanish. BB took one for the team. And thank you, BB, and shout out to her. Okay. Mermaid Shark has let me know she is here. All right. So let's see. Let's see. So Danny, I don't see that you have typed into the chat. Okay. If we move past you, you will have a chance to come back in. Okay. But I must have Mermaid place their question. Okay. So that we can keep it moving. All right. If you are in the chat right now and you just for whatever reason couldn't post it in time, I will stop and check quick. I'm not looking at the comments, but I must get Mermaid ready for her question so we can keep it moving. Okay. Much love. And I believe Danny is not here. So have I already met or talked to my future spouse? I got a weird vibe. Use my nostrils because I just need to see like the structure of a like constellation. I don't know what it is about your question that has me thinking about constellations and maybe alignments. Okay. You have not. You have not met them. Nope, you have not met them. No, ma'am. Life gets better. It sure does. No, you have not. You've not met them. Yeah, life gets better. The reason why they said it is past illusions. A lot of work into things, okay? You need someone who's successful, helps you share the burdens. Successful helps you share the burdens and brings home victories. And if your past like relationships they didn't show up like that, then no. Okay, that means that's something to look forward to if you ask me. Because you can life partner with someone who's compatible with you. If anyone from your past was compatible, but there's a strong indication that nah, baby. Mm. Gracias, Carol. But I hope that helps, mermaid. Let me do something. I'm going to fix the stream. I don't know if the stream is doing something crazy, but I'm going to fix it really quick. Newer, you want to check in with the moderators. And if we are able to get to you, I will get you taken care of. My love, and welcome. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Make sure you subscribe and really get down with the content. That way this reading connects to you because you know who I am, a little bit about me, my perspectives, how I arrive to certain things, and then you get to see me lay the cards out for you. So if you like to see this in your sun, moon, rising, like whatever your astrological sign is, you like to understand more about that, like to see some celebrity readings from time to time, get up, up to date on some things, make sure you subscribe, okay? And give us a thumbs up. And if you see that someone needs some information that's on my channel, don't hesitate sharing, okay? And much love. If I can get to you, I will definitely get to you. And make sure you check in with BB Tawanda or Miss Tawanda Vance or Queen of Water, okay? You're so welcome, Mermaid Shark. You're so welcome. I'm surprised my girl Lovely Kai ain't here. Okay. So Verberry, if Verberry has not shown up, or Lovely Kai or Ross the Empress, I haven't seen those three. If Woe Robbie, you are here, and if Tia Brown is still here, let me know. Woe Robbie, go ahead and post your or paste your question because we are going to keep it moving. Perfect. Thank you so much for the like and subscribe, Nora. Thank you. That's dope. Okay. So we have Nor here. Is our other people? Remember, if you are streaming us live, if you're streaming us live right now and you are on House of Cards Talk or whatnot, and you don't see a live chat for you to join, it's because you need to come to the new hangout, which is House of Cards Tarot with Nala-Ife. How you get here is you go to the description box, right? And you click on the link and you will see us live right now. You can get your question in, all right? If you are watching this new, or if you are replaying this, this is how you can get your concerns answered anonymously here on YouTube. And all we ask you to do is show some love to the channel, subscribe, and get into what we actually do on this channel, aside from the reading nights, right? And it makes the like the connection with us so much more better because you understand me, and I probably have gotten to know your personality, right? So it makes the reading connect so much better. So I just ask, thank you, and salute. All right, so because we missing a couple of people off the list, child. We got 6 people in here, and we missing a couple people. So what I'm gonna say here is that Miss Tia Brown, Woe Robbie, Ross and Empress, Lovely Kai, and Mermaid. We already did Miss Mermaid. Y'all are good. I'm gonna go ahead and take, okay, because if the other people are not here, then I'm gonna give a general reading, and I'm gonna close this thing out, okay? Because to be ending my shift here at the House of Cards Tarot a little bit earlier than I had expected, I'm a busybody. I'm gonna get into some other shit, okay? So I'm happy, and if we get over, an overwhelming demand to have reading nights again, then I will invite the people who couldn't get their question answered back for another set. We may do another set in about a week and a half, like midweek, like not this upcoming Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. We may do another set like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm cool with it if you're the last question that I can get into my general reading, and we can go ahead and cut it loose for the night. Okay? I'm cool with it. Okay. You said, okay. Let's see here. How are you, Raven Dear Deep? What's good? I would say yes. I would say yes. There is. Yes, and I'm gonna get you Raven Deer Dip. I'm gonna get you last. Okay. There is time. I will take your question. Oh, child, let me make sure I don't end the stream, child. I'm trying to go up in the chat. Hold up. Noor, there's a dreamy quality to you that this person acknowledges, and there is feelings towards you from them, because this is a yes or no. I don't know. I didn't see if you donated, and the donated questions get the expanded answers. Okay, but it's a yes. It is a yes. Okay. Yes, honey. I am doing just fine. I'm gonna call you Raven, if that's okay. I'm gonna call you Raven. And Raven, let me take your question. I hope, Noor, that I answered your question. Let me know in the live chat. And Raven, I will take your question now. You're so welcome. And while I'm waiting for Raven to let me know what time it is, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to close it out by shuffling some cards that I will use for our general reading. Okay. Aries through Pisces for the week ahead. And this is for everyone in the collective that eyes come this far through the video. And for those who watch this on the playback because they are just interested in what we do. So everyone can get a little bit of something tonight, okay? Whether you were here or not. You know what I'm saying? All right, so what we got here? You said, yes, you can ask Raven. You can ask right now. There's Hayes Piper, girl. You made it in a nick of the time, Hayes Piper. You says North said yes for love, affection, or feelings. For all of those, but I don't think it's love. It's the spark. You know what I'm saying? It can get it going to get it started. That's what that's about. It may be the potential to love. Because this is the thing, we're doing like a tarot reading, so it's not this is the future. This is the energy that will create the future. But it is the future. But it's not guaranteed. It's really, everyone has free will. So free will can dictate but currently with the energy that you're in and this person is in, if you guys stay on that energetic path and it doesn't deviate with like any crazy up and down emotions that are not balanced. Have emotions, yes, but have passionate emotions, balanced emotions, then a relationship can develop from this. But if it deviates off that path and it goes too much into that Page of Swords energy, child, then that could really, what I'm saying, that can shift it a little bit. Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. BB says, Carol said, I am thrilled with your help, loosely translated. Tell her thank you. Raven says, okay. You're so welcome, Nora. If you are in physical contact with someone, or if this person knows of you and you haven't necessarily met this person, but they know you, then they are interested in meeting you, is what I'm getting. But I'm also being told that this person isn't single completely. They are dating other people, which is perfectly fine. Okay. If you guys are not committed. So, in their thoughts, if we're pointing this at a person that you have in mind, in their thoughts also entertain other potential romantic partners. Okay? Because you both need to be matching. You need to match that same energy too. Yeah, yeah. You need to match that same energy. You may need to date other people, okay? Because there's lesson learning. If you're not, then it pulls you and him further apart from each other, okay? Because you'll be ultra focused on him or his energy or manifesting this thing that you don't give it room to actually do it, by going your own way for a little bit and letting kind of like the current of life bring y'all like back together with each other. You know what I'm saying? If you are squarely focused at all, then you're holding up the process, is what I'm getting here. You know what I'm saying? In short, if this is a twin flame, I normally don't do a lot of twin flame meditations or translations. But what I'm seeing there is that your definition of what you think you believe a twin flame is, in order for that to happen, he has to see you as living your best life, not in disrespect or callousness towards him, but showing that, you know, if like, you got to allow yourself to actually enjoy other opportunities, because you don't have to be with one particular person in order to find the type of happiness you want. So I'm being told to tell you that, because like there could be ultra focus on this person, and you actually block out having the experience that you've been praying for, because you're so focused on that one person who may not have been the person or something like that. That's the best way I can answer that. But that's the last question of the night, guys. Okay. Thank you so much for everyone who donated and got your question answered. Okay. We are moving on to the last portion. If you are leaving up until this point, thank you so much for participating. I will take care of the rest. This is going to be a general tarot message. Aries through Pisces, one card pool. You can check this for your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign. Okay. Aries. Aries, you have the new beginning, the dawn after the storm. Like the storm already took place. This is the new dawn. Okay. Taurus, you have accomplishment this week. Okay. But it comes at a price of being tired. Be dedicated, be disciplined in the week ahead in order to sufficiently have the stamina to carry out your task. Okay, these are important, but you wanna not sprint towards it, but pace yourself. This is distance running right here. So next week it's going to be distance running. Gemini. Gemini, you will be you are getting ready for a journey. Some of you packing, like Gemini, this week ahead, it feels like you got some places to be. Okay. Some of y'all are leaving early in the morning to get shit done, or to work out, or to get your day started. Like, you know, that time, I think is for now, since it's spring or finna be spring. I think now it'll start. You know, I really like this where it's like the sun is out at 5:30 or like 5:45, and you can see the sun. I love that shit. I don't know what it is about that. It just feels like I have more of the day to get stuff done, right? So Gemini, for whatever reason, I feel like you're gonna be feeling like you have more time to get things done. Okay, so you'll be starting your morning off, leaving the house when it's still, like, you know what I'm saying, a little cold in the morning, but you'll be starting and leaving out a lot earlier. Okay, be careful while traveling. Okay, just take your precautions. Take it easy. Everything actually is going to be turning to be a lot more positive. You'll be leaving behind some old habits too. Gemini. Cancer, you will be gaining some downloads in this upcoming week. Okay, in this upcoming week, these downloads are inspirational in a sense that it will help you have more conviction about your spiritual path. That shit feels good. Try not to get lost into a one leader kind of, vibe where you can't consider opinions outside of one particular that you're in. Okay? Stay connected with your spiritual team. Lots of connections for that, okay? But most importantly, you're gonna get messages this week about your life's journey, okay? Leo, so Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, okay? Leo, you have fortitude. You have fortitude. You have a strength showing up. This is your own energy, okay? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Where's the moon? The moon will be in Capricorn this week, right? Okay. By the time the moon is in Taurus, Leo, expect that you will manifest. When the moon is in Taurus, you will manifest what you are working towards from this week moving forward. Like whatever seeds you start to plant this week moving forward, it will have manifested for you by the time the moon is in Taurus. So that means it's going to be, yeah. So whenever it's in Taurus, you'll see manifestations from that. What does that mean? What the hell does that mean? So that means that, what is this, like 4 or 5 months? Not months, I'm talking about weeks. I don't know what that is. No, it can't be that. It's got to be like 5 days, 5 or 6 days or something. And maybe this means Taurus season, because that's kind of quick for Taurus energy. But this is your energy, but this card is depicted with a bull. And I translate that to be, and with the moon, a crescent moon that looks like is waxing, that it will be something significant for the moon waxing in the sign of Taurus. I was born under a waxing moon, waxing gibbous in the sign of Taurus. My moon is in Taurus. So that's interesting. Okay. So that's interesting. So that's Leo. And then we have, who do we have? Virgo. Virgo, you're going to be hard at work. It's just simple like that. You're going to be hard at work. Don't let work stress you out. Don't let listen, get your frequency up, Virgo. Something about what's happening across the world with signal, something with network, something with frequency is changing, and this could bother you. So get in and raise your frequency. Raise your frequency, Virgo. Libra, you are, wow, Libra, you have the initiate card. This is water energy. You're going to be getting, like, if this was Harry Potter, like, I mean, I have to answer it like this. Libra, if this was Harry Potter, y'all remember when, okay, so they go to Hogwarts, right? But to decide what school that they were going to be a part, I can't think of right now. And this sucks because I love Harry Potter, but I can't remember the different schools or whatever that was in it. Anyway, that's what this kind of felt like for Libra. Libra, if you, okay, so I'm finna get bourgeoisie for a minute because you can find Libra in some of the most prestigious circles. You know what I'm saying? In cities, right? So if you watch, if I'm your guilty pleasure, and I have to say it this way, but falls under the sign of Libra is a society girl. You may be, if you are African American or, you know, melanated, we'll say it that way, you may find yourself a part of the Jack and Jill, you know, Jack and Jill of America. These things that are what, you know, you probably went to a HBCU or something like that. Okay. But some of you come from those kind of backgrounds. Some of you Libras are initiating into spirituality. Some of you have went through initiation. You have become mamba. You have become some form of a high priest or high priestess. Okay? So that's what you're coming up on knowledge this week, okay? And you're leading, you could be leading someone. If you may start a new job, you may get an interview. This may be your second or third interview, and you get the job. Okay, because with the initiate, you are embarking on a new journey, Libra, in the upcoming week. Scorpio, we have the completed world. I love this. That's everything. That's major energy. The completed world for the sign of Scorpio. You have the chalice. This is a very good energy to make you, beautiful energy to make use of. For the sign of Scorpio. You have the whole world literally like that cup to drink from, okay? Sagittarius, self-fulfillment this week. Go to a nice restaurant, buy that bottle of wine, step your grade up in your smoke, you know what I'm saying? So whatever strain, if you enjoy sativa or indica, go and splurge on the finer strain in the upcoming week, okay? It's imperative that you give yourself some form of luxury or situate yourself in a place where you can have the luxury come to you, okay? All right? But this is the Nine of Cups. A wish fulfillment this week potentially could go down for the sign of Sagittarius, okay? We had two cards that wanted to come out for Capricorn. We have the Hierophant and we have the Six of Swords. Someone may extend an olive branch to you this in the upcoming week, Capricorn. Okay. There is an established order. Mm. There's an established order. Okay. That you either get approval from that helps you move forward. This is your energy. Something that helps you create a foundation. Something you're able to pull and do for yourself in the upcoming week, Capricorn. Aquarius, we have astronomer. Astrology is going to be big this week for you, Aquarius. There are going to be some fated events that go down. Deepen your knowledge about the transits above and below. You're going to be put on to some dope information. This is going to give you a new passion to move forward with something that allows you to bring into manifestation, because this is earth energy, the astronomer. Even though it is your 11th house, this is earth energy. This is the Queen of Pentacles. So you will be manifesting earthly things by way of the stars in the upcoming week, Aquarius. And finally, Pisces. We have the Ace of Swords. This week is the week of self-soothing, self-crowning, and cutting away anything that doesn't respect that crown. God damn it. Okay? You will not take the shit this week from no one. You will be cutting through some things. I just ask, Pisces, to be mindful of your words. And you can, even though you're wielding a sword, blunt the sword just a little bit so it doesn't cut too deep. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. But anyway, you're going to be speaking your truth this week, Pisces. All right? So that's it for tonight, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me. And thank you for those who have subscribed this evening. Thank you for everyone who has joined, who has been rocking with us. And I appreciate and love each and every one of you. If you would like to book a personal reading, please check the description box, okay? And this way you can have a more in-depth reading in this style that you've seen tonight. And that's what's up, all right? We do have some specials that will be coming up. I will talk more about that. We have content coming up, guys, and I want you to be involved, okay? Tomorrow we have Malcolm X rescheduled, okay? So we'll be trying to get to that, all right? I love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and head out. Thank you so much for sitting with your girl. Beautiful evening, okay? Good night, everybody. Peace. Oh, hey, it's Piper. Did you put your question down? Or did I forget you? I'm so sorry. Hey, it's Piper. I'm going to go ahead and stay on for a few moments. Let me take a quick 2-minute bio break and put your question down. If I didn't put your question, I'm sorry, girl. I'm so glad I continue. Child, go ahead and place your question down. Hey, it's Piper. And give me one moment, guys. y'all. I was gonna do it and she done ate the whole thing. Okay, y'all. I think Hayes Piper already gave her answer. So I think I'm gonna close down. I was trying to get up out of here. Okay. You said, wait a minute. You said I must need to ask more questions. No, you don't. You say I just donated, but Nala didn't have to go in anymore. Girl, I forgot that I even asked. listen, listen, y'all. The strain is called Glass Slipper. It's a sativa. A bitch literally forgot I answered your question. Hey, it's Piper, girl. How about that? I done vibed and forgot. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Good night. Ciao. Y'all have a good one. I love y'all. If you have any more questions, just at me here on YouTube in the comment section and I'll get to it. This is your girl Nala-Ife signing off. Y'all have a good night and peace. Yes, Glass Slipper. I'm finna finish this little spliff off and I'm finna jump in the shower and go to bed. I love y'all. Bye.